Welcome back to Spirit Hunter Deathmark 2. A few days have passed since the incident at the clock tower. K Hospital is surprisingly empty for midday. Forgive the expression, but the place is basically dead. From the other side of the hallway, a familiar-looking man is approaching me. Next to him is a small girl. Oh god, it's you. Hello, Mr. Yashiki. Are you also here to visit Damon, Ada? Eda? Yeah, pretty much. She asked me to come with her.
おじさん、こんにちは。
Good afternoon. This girl is Suzu Morimiya. Though she's but a grade schooler, she's also one of the mark bearers. After our previous case, she came to idolize Ita and treat him as her older brother. Ida, why are you taking Suzu here on a weekday afternoon? She's not skipping school, alright? Today is her school's anniversary.
I heard the situation from Ida. Mr. Damon's still asleep because of the spirit's curse, isn't he?
Most likely.
No way.
Her eyes are filled with a deep sorrow. Don't you worry, Suzu. Mr. Yoshiki and I will definitely save Mr. Damon, alright? Ida proudly taps his chest while making that claim. I have no idea where that confidence came from. Despite my skepticism, the display brings a smile back to Suzu's face. He's not that bad of a guy.
Ida, mister, can I trust you too?
Of course. Oh, don't be a dick to her, no.
Thank you, mister.
Anyway, Mr. Yoshiki, I'll continue to back you up on your investigation. Ida, about that. Oops, let's save that for later. I've gotta get Suzu back home. I'll go to Kujo Mansion after that. Call me if you need anything.
See you later, mister.
No, he's not a bad person, guys. It's okay. Watch the first series. I might have to put that on this channel. If you guys want me to, I will. Ida and Suzu leave after that. Crap. That was my chance to tell him. Maybe I'll make it into a long episode. What do you guys think? Following Slipmouth Kashima's case, I told Mo and Xiao to stay out of the investigation. But Ida wasn't around, so I haven't told him yet. I'll have to see if I still have the old episodes, otherwise I'll have to download them, because I may not have them anymore. I finish my visit with Damon and leave the hospital. He's still comatose, showing no signs of leaving limbo and rejoining the ranks of the conscious. The doctors have yet to identify the root cause of his coma. I lost a lot of the original series I did, so I'm gonna check. If I have to re-download them, they won't be HD. They won't be like 4K quality, but we'll see. If it's true, the Departed's curse that is behind his condition, he won't pull out of this as long as the Departed still exists. I drive my car to Konohara Academy. A new notice hasn't been discovered yet. Mr. Konoe asked me to teach a class this afternoon. Be funny if we just become the favorite teacher. I enter the classroom and take my place in front of the students. Then I proceed with the class like usual. When Konoe first asked me to teach as part of my investigation, I thought it would be an absolute disaster, but surprisingly I'm doing just fine. On the other hand, the students seem to be doing markedly less fine. The number of fidgeting students that can't focus on the class is too large to ignore. Considering some of them also asked me about my investigation, it's obvious what's on their minds. The Departed isn't just a fringe rumor anymore. These students have gone from being amused to being terrified. The human heart is a fragile thing. Seeing these kids with their flagging spirits, I know I need to hurry up and close this case. Hold on. I'll do what I can in a minute. I have to wait for it to load. In what feels like the blink of an eye, the class is over. The first thing I taught It felt like time stood still. It's kind of troubling to realize now that I've been doing this long enough that I'm used to it. It only does that with video games. After school, I start investigating solo. I think back to my conversation with Daru and Michio the other day. The departed might be someone close to me. In order to narrow it down, I make the rounds asking teachers and students alike about the people involved in the incidents. However, my efforts are fruitless, and all I get is a lot of small talk and wasted effort. I attempt to take a different angle to figure out the departed's true identity and think it over. All right, no, we got a thumbnail right there, folks. The departed is good at hiding. Let's say they're able to take the place of someone else. And when they do, they can perfectly duplicate this person's looks, memory, and personality. It'd be the perfect disguise. Nobody could see through that. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people could see through that one. With that level of deception, the only real chance to know their true identity would probably be once they achieve their goals. Which will likely be when they exchange vows with their dear husband. And for me, that would either be death or a fate worse than that. So I have to find an answer before then. I glance up and notice that it's already dark out. It's time for the students to leave school. I'm not getting anywhere by blindly hunting for clues. I better go to the infirmary and put together a real plan of action. Look, the infirmary has basically become our safe room. I find a woman in a white coat waiting inside the infirmary. For a moment, I think she's a school nurse, but then I see her face.
どうも。
Hello, Yoshiki. I would never have imagined you'd be a teacher here. I was really shocked when I heard the news from Damon. Hiru, why are you here? To help you out with the investigation. What else would I be doing here? I never would have imagined I'd hear the words help come out of Hiru's mouth. There's gotta be a reason. She's Madoka Hiru. She wears a white coat, but not because she's a doctor. Hiru's a mark bearer who works at a pharma company as a researcher. If I remember correctly, you don't handle paranormal phenomenon at all that well. Well, true. I mean, after all the suffering I was put through before, how could I be expected to like it? So why are you here then? I love that I immediately gave her the Damon voice, only a little bit lighter. It's just sticking. Jeez, you're so annoying. I have my own reasons, alright? Here's a Rocky Horror Picture Show game? I don't believe you. She's rather intelligent, but Hiru also has quite the cowardly streak. However, there are times when her curiosity gets the better of her and she ends up poking her nose into the bizarre incident. I call it a test of courage, I suppose. Why are you here? Tell you the truth, I'm here because Damon asked. In the event that something were to happen to him, he asked that I come here to help you in his stead. Hence why I'm here, using up my paid leave. I appreciate you taking your obligations to Damon seriously, but are you two an item? This case is extremely dangerous. There have been a lot of casualties already. Oh, come now, don't patronize me. I'm fully aware of the dangers present. Then why are you here? Because I want to save Damon, simple as that. Oh, there is a game. Oh my god, you're not joking, it's real. We're gonna watch that later. They're my friends too, not just yours. Damon appraised me of the situation. A spirit known as the Departed issues notices targeting people, and then has other spirits kill them, correct? Yeah, and it's been pretty successful. We have a number of victims already. The spirit seems to have some human tendencies, eh? They behave like a serial killer. The Departed is different from any other spirit I've encountered so far. Why is there a Rocky Horror Picture Game? If it's official, then it's because Disney are whores. They're cunning and they possess the ability to pass themselves off as human and hide within the school. Does it have voice acting though? Oh, never mind. I don't know if Tim Curry could voice act anymore. He had a stroke. Speaking of, apparently Rob Paulson had throat cancer. And I've also heard they're obsessed with you now. You sure have a strong connection with spirits, Yoshiki. By the way, if you guys want to see these live, you can become a member here on YouTube, Patreon, or Subscribestar. And if you want to help out on YouTube here, you can hit that like button, you can subscribe, or you can comment. If you don't feel like it, don't even worry. I won't get offended. I guess so. I wonder if that's just another aspect of my lineage, like the way I seem to be able to see paranormal phenomenon that others can't. Well then, shall we proceed with the investigation? Wait a minute, Hiro. I'm going to investigate alone. I don't want to get you involved in this. Say what? You're just going to disregard my feelings? I don't get a say in the matter? Look, we have like a 50-50 shot. You want to end up dead? Hiro. Didn't you understand what I told you before? You aren't the only one who feels frustrated about what happened to Damon. So you better ditch that weird, I'm the only one who can carry this burden, I'll sacrifice myself mindset. It gets on my nerves. But, shut up. I'll just take matters into my own hands if you keep insisting I stay out of this. Just give up. Triumphant smile brightens her features. I don't think I'm going to win this war of wits against her. Moving on to your investigation. I've heard there's no new notice yet. As of this moment, that is correct. I have a feeling one will arrive soon, though. Let's go check the faculty room. You have a sixth sense or something? Bitch, I'm psychic. I guess you can call it that. I have a feeling the departed wants me, their dear husband, to continue pursuing this case. If my hunch is right, that means that they'll be more likely to issue a notice while I'm here at the school. It's been so long since I played the first game. I don't actually know if anybody from the second game showed up. Technically, this is the third game in the series. I've said that before. I will be doing the second game soon. Probably when I finish this and after I take a small break. Let's begin the investigation. I might give her a different voice. First off, let's go to the special building and check out the notice in the faculty room. So there is a notice. When I get to the room, one of the teachers informs me that Mr. Kanoa is away at the moment, which unfortunately means I'm going to have to ask Sakamoto. Bunny girl, get over here. Goodness gracious, you again? Sakamoto's cold tone of voice makes it apparent that she finds this meeting just as unfortunate as I. What's your business here? I have work to do. Begins with an F and it ends with a U. Has any new notices from the departed arrived? Notice? Oh, now that you mentioned it, I did get a report of something like that earlier. What about it? What are you being so nonchalant for? Why didn't you tell me sooner? I believe I've made my position quite clear. I find this investigation of yours to be, at the best, a pointless waste of time. What about the dead students? We're still collecting paychecks, it's fine. Sakamoto shoots a withering glare in my direction, looking like she just swallowed a bug. She's usually pretty open about her dislike of me, but she's taking it to another level today. I got a report from the dorm manager the other day. She informed me that you took Daru and Kinakawa out and made them violate their curfew. Oh, we are now at war with that dorm manager. Oh, absolutely not. We're not playing this game. The headmaster might have ordered me to let you let your absurd behavior slide. But this is unacceptable. So that's why she's being particularly hostile toward me today. I didn't make those girls break curfew, but I can see how it's skewed that way in Sakamoto's mind, and I doubt my explanation would change much. Those notices are pranks. It's mere coincidence that the students disappeared when the notices were issued. The departed, ghosts, the supernatural, it's all a bunch of ludicrous nonsense. To think a man like you has sullied the good name of teachers just to investigate this rubbish. Sakamoto's practically got steam coming out of her ears. I wonder what I can do to calm her down. Offer her a rabbit. Trying to convince our ardent non-believers of the supernatural can only make both sides frustrated. It's a waste of energy to try. Let's just try to get what I need and get out of here. Where's the new notice? I don't have it with me. I told the student who picked it up to throw it away. You told them to do what now? Which student was it? Kakuta from the disciplinary committee. He found it when patrolling the school. What does he look like? He's a strapping, well-built boy. He's in the karate club. Oh my, look at the time. I have to go now. I have a meeting. Before I can even protest, Sakamoto's already left the room. Other teachers are following suit. Well, she's clearly not a fan of you, Yoshiki. Though you're pretty much earned that treatment for hitting on high school students. That's not what happened. Stop making things weird. Looks like we're going to have to put in some effort to find this Kakuta boy. I mean, we might stumble upon him simply by stopping to talk to each stout student we see on the way. But it'd be nice if we had a bit more information to go on. More information. Daru or Michio might know him. Sakamoto's obviously going to keep a close eye on my contact with those two, but I can't let that interfere with my work. Yeah, no, kids are getting killed and she's like, bitch, I don't care. It's fine. It's just a few less students I have to deal with. Like, holy crap, woman. We have established people are dying. Daru is organizing documents in the student council room. Oh, Mr. Yoshiki, thank you again for your help. Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. Do you know Kakuta? I've heard he's a big guy from the disciplinary committee. I know him. He's in 2C. How about you try looking for him in his classroom? Got it, thanks. See? The girls are helpful. Probably should have saved. Shoot monkeys. Oh well, we should be fine. 2C. 2B. No, I did not mean to go in there. I do love how they added this new element. I am very curious if we're going to get a fourth game in this series. I think it's too early to find any souls yet. Oh, it's Michio. Oh, hello there. I caught a painted woman in the courtyard earlier. Want to watch some butterflies together? Sorry, but I'm in a hurry now. Do you know Kakuta? I've heard he's a big guy from the disciplinary committee. Oh, I saw him going to the 3rd floor just now. What business do you have with the karate guy, though? Is the new notice targeting the karate kid or something? I don't know yet, but thanks for the info. Yeah, that's from the new shit. They did that with the new reboot series, where they turned him into a conspiracy nut. People were pissed about that. I saw a big guy going to the back of the hallway earlier. It's probably Kakuta from 2nd year. I wonder what he's up to. Thank you, bro. Oh, look at her run cycle. That's cute. So he's at the end of the hallway. You are a big dude. Damn. There's a big, well-built guy standing over there. He looks pretty strapping. Are you Kakuta?
Us?
Yeah, the name's Shinichi Kakuta. Where's the departed's notice? I'm hoping you haven't thrown it away already. No, I still have it. Miss Sakamoto told me to trash it, but I felt like I should show it to you since you're investigating them. Our man, look at this! Look at this guy! Our man! He knows he's smart. Thanks a lot. You should thank Daru and Kinukawa. They've been asking everyone to pitch in and help you out. He pulls out the departed's notice and hands it to me. If that's it, I'll be heading to my classroom. Feel free to come to 2C if you still need anything. I'll be at school for a while. Kakuta then walks off. I quickly scan the new notice. It has all the hallmarks of the previous notices. An accordance folded piece of paper with an eerie handprints on it. So this is the notice, looks like. It's really giving off the horror vibes. Hurry up and check it out, come on. Dear hooligan, Kokuri will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school. Your beloved, the departed. Look, the more she's eating things, the stronger she's getting. The next victim is hooligan, and the spirit is Kokuri. So by hooligan, that means a boorish thug type, right? Yeah, so I think we should try to gather information. We should lead us to the identity of those two things. Asking the remaining students would probably be more fruitful than asking the teachers. The faculty doesn't seem so cooperative. Yeah, and maybe the student council girl will tell you. I mean, she actually appears to be trying to help you. Also, I'd like to hear more from that Kakuta guy. Yeah. What's with you? Yeah, come on, give me more to work with than that. This is your operation here. Don't make me handle everything alone. Oh, okay. As much as I want to point out that she cut me off, every time I try to speak, I hold my tongue. Besides, Hiro's plan of attack is basically what I would have suggested. We better start asking about Hooligan and Kokuri. Cuckoos. The cuckoos! Oh god, everyone's gonna get attacked from the birds from Legend of Zelda. We don't have enough information. Okay, yeah, I didn't mean to actually hit her. We should look around and see what's in school right now. I really don't remember the first game. I might play it again some point. The second game is one I still need to do, like I said.
Yoshi.
It's about time to leave school anyway. Now I've got to prove the departed won't appear even if I stay here alone. Hanako this, Kokuri that, the people in this school are wacky. Who even believes ghosts and demons exist? Looking closely, the male student's legs are obviously trembling. Can we get in there? No, it's locked. Okay. That's probably going to be for later. Did you find Kakuta? Yeah, thank you. I'm happy that I could help. So, what do you want to talk about? Actually, we found a new notice. Whoa, so another one's finally here, huh? Show me. I show Michio the departed's notice. So the next spirit is Kokuri? Well, Kokuri usually refers to the old fortune-telling technique, but I'm sure you already know about that, right? I do not. Just explain it. Let me explain it to you. Then, Kokori is a fortune-telling technique that uses a coin and a piece of paper. You summon a spirit named Kokori and ask them some questions. It can be dangerous since you're dealing with spirits after all. There are also people who get a big scare out of it. But the Kokori mentioned in the notice is a ghost, not a fortune-telling technique. So Kokori is both the name of the technique and the summoned ghost, and the rumor is referring to the spirit. So if anybody's watching Paranormal Sight on the other channel, that actually mentions this, but gives they change it to the English translation to it. Can you tell me more about it, Michio? Spirit board, basically. Sure, why not? That reminds me. Hime and I were called by Miss Sakamoto this afternoon. Do you know what she said? Don't get too close to Mr. Yoshiki. He doesn't belong here. Oh, okay. Sorry, I shouldn't have talked to you. She's probably gonna have you a lecture. Don't worry about it. You're my lifesaver, and you're hunting down the departed like I am. So, about the Kokori in the notice. I have a feeling I might be referring to Mr. Kokori. There's a rumor like that at Konihara Academy. My friends are weird. Chapter 5, Mr. Kokori.
こっくりおじさん
Have you ever gone to the corridor on the second floor? Of course not. That place is restricted. Do you know why? It's because of the Kokori shrine. That place is cursed. I'm not lying, it's the truth. I've heard stories about it. Oh, I like that. God, the art is so nice. Look at that. Look at that. Some rainy day, some delinquents were hanging out on the second floor corridor. They were kinda notorious. They were getting in fights on a daily basis. There were even rumors that they were into drugs. I guess they must have been bored. So they were messing around with the shrine as a dare, all laughing with their stupid faces, as opposed to laughing with your ass. They were kicking the shrine and scribbling on it, all sorts of things. And that's how you get cursed. One of them even put out a cigarette on it. The wind and the rain got stronger. The delinquents were about to head back inside. I'm sorry, is this why we have a hurricane? Did some delinquent do this to a shrine here in Florida? Because I have a word with that guy. I'd like to have a couple words with that one. At that moment, they heard a voice mixed with the wind. They turned toward the old shrine, the source of the voice, figuring someone must have been playing a prank on them. Except they were the only ones in the corridor. Obviously, they thought they were just imagining things. Those delinquents looked at each other and ran away from the corridor as fast as they could. But that night, one of the delinquents, the one who snuffed out his cigarette on the shrine, felt a pain in his ear. He felt a strange sensation when he touched his ear. It was dry and rough. It was weird, like there was something in his ear. Terrified, he went to go check himself in the mirror. Oh! Oh, gnarly! Is this how The Last of Us started? Didn't it have the fungus virus? Damn it, I knew this kind of stuff would start. Mushrooms were growing out of his ear. Folded cap mushrooms that looked like matsake. The mushrooms continued to spread. From his ear to his neck, his cheeks, then his chin. The delinquent shrieked and then... he called an ambulance. He got himself checked at the hospital. They found no traces of the mushrooms. But his ear had a really bad infection. The skin was rotting away, so they had to cut his ear off. When the teacher heard the story, they said it's the curse of the Kokori shrine. That voice must have been Mr. Kokori, and that was his work. The rumors say Mr. Kokori is the apparition of a priest who haunts the shrine. And that was the rumor about Mr. Kokori. So please stay away from the shrine in the second floor's corridor. If you're cursed by the mushrooms, your lovely face will be ruined. Is Mr. Kokori the name of the shrine? Correct. It's called Mr. Kokori because the shrine has a mysterious voice. No one knows what Mr. Kokori looks like, as they've only heard his voice. Creepy, isn't it? Beware the second floor corridor. That's where Mr. Kokori shows up. If you get too close, mushrooms will start growing on your face. Hooligan? I can't think of anyone. Maybe Izumi, I guess, but he's already dead. Don't pay any attention to what Miss Sakamoto said. Hime and I are your allies. So we're done with her. By the way, Mr. Yoshiki, I've never seen the person beside you. Is she a doctor like Mr. Damon? I'm a researcher, not a doctor, though I do also deal with the health of the living beings as part of my job. Oh, I see. An idol and a female scientist, huh? You sure have some amazing and gorgeous assistants. By the way, which one do you prefer? They're both dependable in their own ways. I has the stamina, Hiro has the intelligence. That's not what I mean. Oh, well. It was stupid of me to expect something. You two sure are close. This girl might be the departed, you know. Shush, Hiro. Oh, I don't mind, as long as Mr. Yoshiki trusts me. Sorry, it's a joke. I'm kind of on edge since we don't have any idea who the departed might be. The departed? Is that what I wrote? Fuck you. I said the departed. I don't mind. In this kind of situation, it's natural to have suspicions. We're gonna send all the ghosts back over the wall. There you go, Chad. Are you happy now? I miss my normal school life. Hey, Yoshiki. Shouldn't we be able to pretty much guess who Hooligan may be? We don't have enough info yet. Based on what Michio told me about Mr. Kokori rumors. A delinquent student. I agree with you there, but I still have no clue who it might be. The rumor said a delinquent student was caused by the shrine on the second corridor. Why don't we go take a look there? Wait, are you serious? Aren't you being too cavalier here? We're going to be stepping into some deep shit if we approach that shrine. I'm not doing it for entertainment. It's for the investigation. You can stay here if you don't want to go. I never said I didn't want to go. I just wondered if there was a better way to do this. That's it. I'm not scared at all. So we want to go to 2C. Are we the only ones left at school? Nope, I think a student council member's still here. Damn, they sure like to stay late despite all the rumors. I don't really fear the departed since I know you're going to protect me. The heck are you talking about? I'm not saving you. I'm not good with ghosts and stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go home now. What? Me too. I'm out. That's how you see a friendship. That's how your friendship gets tested. If they both, they're not your friend. The female students take the stairs down. Huh, look at my ceiling came down. Okay. Damn, he's a big boy. Look at him. Hello, Mr. Yoshiki. Do you still need anything from me? I've actually read about that notice. A spirit named Kokori is going to kill Hooligan tonight, right? Well, Mr. Kanoe told me not to discuss the incident with students out of consideration for their mental well-being. I can't just give him a dismissive reply, though. No need to hide it. The rumors have spread. Izumi and the pianist and Horoshiki the model have been killed, just as the notice said anyway. And the one who killed them was the spirit named the Departed, right? They're hiding in the school right now. If rumor of the incidents have already spread to this extent, I'm not doing anyone any favors by keeping my mouth shut. I doubt that these rumors have been purposely spread by any one target. These students believe in the Departed, and they're connecting the dots and spreading the rumors on their own. The weaker students must be tired of living in fear. I guess they're scared of the idea that a person next to them might be the Departed. Are you not scared of Kakuta? Me? Scared? No way. It's a spirit. If a spirit dares to show itself to me, I'll just work All of us go to work on the fists, huh? It's Ghost Puncher! Anyone? I think it's a 4chan joke, if anyone knows about Ghost Puncher. That's an old one. I want to say that was 4chan that story came from. Oh, that's an old story. I remember that one. That was so dumb. I think it was 4chan or one of those places, Ghost Puncher. Because I don't really understand spirits. How about asking Kinokawa, a student from Student Council? She seems to know a lot about that kind of stuff. It's about a guy who basically just tries to punch a ghost. I will find it. I will try to find it after I'm done. I remember it being really, really funny. I might have to do a reading of it. That's the person mentioned in the notice, right? Do you have any idea who it might be? If we're talking about hooligans at the school, I can only think of the delinquents. Those punks keep ignoring the school rules and it's really pissing me off. Kakutsu's on the disciplinary committee, so it's not surprising that the behavior of some punks has got him all riled up. So we know that now. Let's go actually check. Then we'll go hit a save, and I'll go have dinner. If somebody can Google it and find it, it's really legitimately funny. I think like the guy does a bunch of exercise and stuff and just punches like walls to try to fight a ghost. It's really dumb. Oh, I wish I could remember it. I haven't heard it in years. That's why I think it's 4chan. I remember hearing it once. Let's try the end of the hall, maybe? Got a dainty one. For Microsoft cert? Are you just going for? Depends on what you want to get working. Find a door leading to the emergency exit. So maybe we have to go down. Hopefully this won't screw us over, because there are certain points in the game where if you go to the infirmary, you're screwed, but I think this is still too early. Okay. So I need to find... Go home. This school is getting strange these days. I know, right? It smells musty here. Is it because of the departed? Oh, I've heard there's an outbreak of mold somewhere in the school. Yikes, just imagining that makes my skin itchy. Anyway, let's go home. Yeah. Couple leave the area. Art room. Is that the second door corridor? Okay, so I think I went to the wrong area, so let's go back to the infirmary, because that gives us a chance. We haven't talked to somebody, which is true. Somebody in the chat pointed out. Did you find Kakuta? Yeah, along with the new notice. So there's another new notice? Mind showing me? I show Doru the departed's notice. So they're threatening to kill someone again? Well, yeah, no shit, this is the thing's MO at this point. And it's my job to prevent that from happening. If you got any information that could help, please let us know. Sure. Actually, during lunch break, I went to the clock tower. What? You shouldn't be taking risks like that. Spirits don't show up during the day, so it's fine. I didn't go inside, though. The door wouldn't open. That's weird. Did someone lock it? That's unlikely. The key to the clock tower is missing. Nobody's able to enter the clock tower right now. But it was open that night. Was that the departed's doing? I guess we should investigate the clock tower. Understood. I'll try searching for the key. Sorry, I don't really know much about spirits. You should ask Michio instead. She's over the second floor. Okay, we've done that. Hooligan, huh? Compared to a model and pianist, this one's got a lot more room for interpretation. Finding the target might not be so easy. Hooligan. Okay, so that's the same. She's not really helpful. It'll be difficult to find if the departed has it, though. Okay, so we've talked about all we could with her. I finish my conversation with Daru and leave the student council room. I know it's probably not said like that, but whatever. So we're gonna go back and call it here. So it looks like things are gonna get fun with this one. So I will see you guys next time. We're gonna look for another ghost. Bye, everybody.